Today we are in 2025. Exactly 9 years ago in December 2016 हमारी शादी हुई थी and by March और April 2017 we were ready to part ways. एंड इसका रीजन सबसे बड़ा क्यों था? द बिगेस्ट रीजन वॉज दैट जो हमारे दिमाग में हमें बोला गया था, हमारे दिमाग में जो नोशंस थे, फर्स्ट ईयर ऑफ मैरिज, हनीमून फेज,
शादी जो है ना उसका 1 साल हनीमून फेज होता है। शो तुमने कभी सुना ही है?
ब्यूटीफुल होता है फर्स्ट ईयर ऑफ मैरिज। ये हमें बहुत सारे लोगों ने अलग अलग तरीके से बताया था, ठीक है, और नेसेसरीली ऐसा हुआ ही नहीं हमारे साथ, बिकॉज देयर वर सो मेनी थिंग्स गोइंग रॉन्ग दैट वी जस्ट केप्ट थिंकिंग दैट अरे हमारी एक्सपेक्टेशन से रियलिटी मैच क्यों नहीं हो रही है। टुडे वी डिसाइडेड दैट जनहित में हमें ये एपिसोड करना चाहिए सो दैट पीपल हु आर इन देयर फर्स्ट ईयर ऑफ मैरिज एंड गोइंग थ्रू द सेम इश्यूज दैट वी डिड will feel less alone in this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So today we are going to tell you some very important things, quick, very important things that you need to remember, and it's a reality check. Okay,
Yes.
for your first year of marriage. So let's start with the first one. Coming to the point that we have been mentioning from the start that हमको जो बोला गया था कि फर्स्ट ईयर ऑफ मैरिज इज वाओ, इट्स अमेजिंग, तो मैं रोज ऐसे बैठी रहती थी कि चलो आज होगा वाओ, बट ऐसा होता ही नहीं था।
कैसे होता था वाओ, बताओ।
पचका होता था, कोई वाव नहीं होता था, बिल्कुल पचका होता था, फॉल फ्लैट एवरी डे। आई यूज्ड टू बिलीव कि नहीं 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 ऐसे नहीं हो सकता, ये तो हमारा फर्स्ट ईयर ऑफ मैरिज है, ये तो हमारा हनीमून फेज है, हम तो बिल्कुल ऐसे ही बिल्कुल रोज कलर्ड ग्लासेस पहन के ऐसे लल्ला लल्ला लाइफ चलनी चाहिए, लेकिन लल्ला ला होता ही नहीं था, बिल्कुल भी नहीं होता था। तो आई यूज्ड टू कीप
सी कि शोकी जो है वो कैसे रोमांटिक, एक बोलते ना कि वर्जन था शोकी का कि शादी के पहले ये हो जाएगा वो हो जाएगा, एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग, जैसे हमने बात करी एक्सपेक्टेशंस तो अलग लेवल पे चलने लग जाती।
So honeymoon phase is a myth, guys.
Yes.
So okay, your first year of marriage will be what you make it.
Yeah.
Okay, whether it is about the fact that you guys start to create small moments together, like you go for a drive or you surprise each other with a coffee date.
Yeah.
Karan and I used to do a lot of small DIY projects together.
Yeah.
Like we had gone to a Goa and got a lot of seashells. So one fine day we decided to create a wind chime out of it for our room decor. These were the actual small moments which now in hindsight we can say that was our version of honeymoon phase of first year of marriage.
So मेरा ना इसके ऊपर एक डिफरेंट थॉट है। जब आप हनीमून फेज बोलते हो, राइट, आप जा रहे हो हनीमून मनाने एंड यू नो यू हैव अ सेपरेट स्पेस, बट दैट हनीमून इज टेक्निकली टू मेक यू रिलैक्स ऑफ द बिग वेडिंग दैट यू गाइस created out of it, right?
Yeah.
But when you are actually living a life after marriage, right, you have to start giving time and space for your partner, and that is exactly the honeymoon phase which we talk about, that how much time that you give to your partner, what prioritization you make for your partner on daily basis will be your honeymoon phase.
Yes.
बाकी सब झूठ है, honeymoon phase नहीं होता।
Actually, I also have another point of view on this. The fact that we are being told कि only शादी के first year में honeymoon phase होता है, उसके बाद वो चला जाता है, that is not right, guys. I would say that the kind of honeymoon phase we were told about in the first year of marriage is happening right now in our marriage. The la life is now.
Yeah.
In 8th year of marriage, okay? It was also in 7th year of marriage.
Yeah.
Because last 2 years have been beautiful because we've worked on our marriage and we've created a beautiful space for each other. Honeymoon phase can come when you want it to come.
Yeah.
If you guys are also struggling with the first year of marriage, constantly questioning whether we have made the right decision or not, whether we've made a mistake getting married, and about to think the worst case scenario like we did.
Yeah, like we did, and we said exactly the word D, which is the dangerous divorce thing. अगर आप लोग इस फेज पे हो तो please seek out help.
And by help, it does not mean calling up your best friend and bitching about whatever is going on in the marriage. It is about taking professional help. You guys can take one-on-one coaching calls with us. You can also choose to talk with us on a couples coaching session, which Karan and I both are available for. The one-on-one call link and the couples session link is available in the description below. You can book it from there and we will help you through whatever hardships you're facing.
यहाँ पे तो मैं बोलूंगा कि शो जैसे ही शादी हुई और ऐसा लगा कि रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज मेरे सर पे आ गई है ऑल टुगेदर। मुझे ना बचपन से पता ही नहीं था कि यार बर्तन, क्या मैंने देखा था मेरे मॉम को धोते हुए, घर के जो छोटे मोटे काम काम थे वो भी देखा था करते हुए, बट मैंने कभी खुद ब खुद बोलते हैं ना कि खुद से एक तो पहली बात अकेले जिया नहीं था, तो मुझे पता ही नहीं था कि यार काम कैसे करते हैं ना, थोड़ा बहुत जितना हो सकता था उतना किया था। बट देन व्हाट हैपेंस इज जब शादी होती है ऑल ऑफ अ सडन, जैसे तुम घर पे आए तो तुमको ऐसा लगता था कि यार मेरा हस्बैंड मेरे साथ हेल्प करेगा, किचन में जाएगा, खाना बनाएगा, ऑल ऑफ दोज थिंग्स बिकम लाइक एन इक्वल शेयर्ड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, एंड आई वाज आल्सो एक्सपेक्टेड टू do all of those things. As I said that I never lived alone. I was being always given that space that कि हाँ तेरे को टिफिन भी मिल जाएगा, तेरे को खाना भी मिल जाएगा, तेरे को जो चाहिए वो मिल जाएगा.
You were not expected to do any of these things.
So that also becomes biggest of the fight. So those chores जो घर के होते हैं, that also becomes the biggest debate in the relationship, right?
Yeah.
ये करेगा कौन? It becomes like कि am I the only one who is supposed to take the responsibility? Because ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि जब खुद की लाइफ साथ में बिल्ड करो तभी सिर्फ आपका एक बोलते ना कि मोस्टली ऑफ्टन देन नॉट वुमेन इन द रिलेशनशिप सफर थ्रू दिस दैट लड़का बोलता है कि ये तो तुम्हारा ही काम है, मैं क्यों करूँ इस काम को. आई हैड टू एक्चुअली लर्न एंड आई हैड टू टेक दोज रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज एंड इट टुक मी सम टाइम. दैट बिकेम अ डिबेट पार्ट शो. इट वाज वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट डिबेट. इट आल्सो क्रिएट अ लॉट ऑफ इश्यूज. ओ शिट ये भी करना है, ओ शिट ये भी करना है, और मेरे को बहुत टाइम लगा वो लेवल पे आने के लिए टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन इनटू योर हेड. एंड आई वाज लाइक मैं करूँ तो करूँ क्या, ये तो मैंने कभी किया ही नहीं है.
एंड दैट इज द होल पॉइंट, नो, दैट तुमने कभी किया ही नहीं है तो तुम्हारा दिमाग उसको काउंट ही नहीं कर रहा था. In your mind it was not even a thing to do. And for me it was like I had grown up seeing my mom and dad sharing every responsibility in the house. So even the smallest of things like कि कपड़े सुखाना है या कपड़े अगर सिर्फ वॉशिंग मशीन में डालने हैं, तो how were those छोटी छोटी चीजें becoming such a big issue between you and me? It was crazy. The good thing would have been that you and I would have discussed this beforehand कि ये तुम करोगे, ये मैं करूंगी. And the worst part was that we were living with family. उसमें ऐसा भी होता था कि मैं तुमसे कुछ एक्सपेक्ट करने भी चाहती थी तो ऑटोमेटिकली वो एक्सपेक्टेशन वही शट डाउन हो जाती थी कि नहीं नहीं नहीं, करण क्यों करेगा, उसने तो आज तक कभी किया ही नहीं है तो ये करेंगी. I remember the first time that I was cooking in the kitchen and all, and you offered कि तुम कर लो जो करना है, फिर उसके बाद मैं क्लीन अप कर दूंगा. तो there were raised eyebrows. Everybody was like ये क्या
कैसे हुआ?
And it was also somewhere their own problem that they had never allowed you to do those things, or they had never even asked you to do those things. The fact that you were stepping up to help me then automatically made me the problem. That हाँ कि ये आई है ना,
तब से लड़का बदल गया,
इसने ही लड़के को ऐसे सब करने के लिए हो गया था. तो again that added to the issues that were created by small things, small chores becoming a bigger debate in the relationship. There is one thing, Karan, that मेरे दिमाग में कितने रोमांटिक नोशंस थे, some of them were also very practical. So I realized that after marriage, the intimacy added on in our relationship. For example, it was not just physical intimacy, which we used to crave for. कि हाँ हम जब relationship में थे, we used to make out and we used to be like कि अरे आज का दिन हमें पूरा अकेला मिल गया type thing, which used to anyway happen. Obviously now we are living together in the same room day in and day out. The physical intimacy part was there, but I found out that there were much deeper layers to our intimacy. Like for example, every morning when we used to leave together, you used to wait till I used to get an auto. You used to make me sit in an auto and then you go. And other than that, whenever possible, if you were getting late from office, then you used to come pick me up at Ghatkopar station. So all of this used to make me feel cared for. From time to time, I used to feel like तुम मुझे ऑफिस पहुंच के मैसेज करते थे कि तुम पहुंच गई हो, are you okay? Because you were taking notice that I was struggling a bit with the commute and it was all becoming an issue. I realized that in these small moments, our love was getting deeper in terms of intimacy. Our intimacy was taking different shapes and forms. So I used to love that about
and I also remember that जैसे तुमने बताया right कि जब हम रिलेशनशिप में होते हैं और अलग अलग रहते हैं तो जब हम मिलते भी हैं right, there is a different kind of intimacy that gets sparked out and you believe that whenever we are meeting it is that intimate movement which already is all about making out, it's already about all of those things which is running into your head. But then when marriage is happening, the intimacy actually changes, right? You have to take additional responsibility about caring about your partner. अगर मैं वो नहीं करता उस समय, शोकी और मैंने I think कौन से महीने में शो द डी वर्ड यूज किया था? अप्रैल में राइट. वो मेरे को लगता है 1 महीने के अंदर ही हो गया होता बिकॉज शोकी को मैंने छोटी छोटी चीजें जो शोकी ने बताई वो की करके शोकी को थोड़ा बहुत तो ट्रस्ट था कि हाँ ठीक है लड़के में कोई प्रॉब्लम प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, एक्सपेक्टेशंस जो है उसमें बहुत सारा प्रॉब्लम हो रहे हैं.
Yeah.
And all of those smaller things that you do for your partner will only make the relationship sail through when the difficult conversations are happening, because until and unless you do all of those smaller things, your partner will always feel sidelined in the family. He will not feel welcomed in the family. He or she will not even be able to be a part of your thought process. So
Yeah.
ये जो चीज है कि intimacy सिर्फ बेड में होनी चाहिए और intimacy सिर्फ शादी के बाद immediately आनी चाहिए. It is all about bed. It is all about sex. It is not that. It is also about doing those smaller things in life.
And basically, if you don't have that kind of intimacy, which is called emotional intimacy, then the physical intimacy will obviously get worse.
Yes.
Right? Because earlier we used to only be driven by the physical stuff.
Yeah.
If after marriage there are so many issues going on between you and me and we don't fix it, then our emotional intimacy will take a toll.
Yeah.
And it will not help us at all in our physical intimacy part,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
And I used to also like the fact that you used to find time for me separately.
Yeah.
That if you used to see that पूरा week ऐसा गया है कि हमें बहुत कम time मिला है एक साथ, so you had made it a ritual that every Saturday night you used to take me out. We were not able to eat non-veg at home.
Yeah.
I love non-veg, so you used to take me out to different places in Chembur to have
Yeah.
like good food. I used to feel special at that point of time. I used to dress up. It was a ritual that we created for each other. Also like a layer of the intimacy that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So remember to not just count physical intimacy as intimacy. Keep noticing these small things that you guys are doing to build your own rituals. So अब इतनी अच्छी मीठी प्यारी बातें बताने के बाद मुझे ये भी बताना है करण, मुझे बहुत सारे दिन ऐसा लगता था कि यार लड़का तो अच्छा है, प्यार भी मैं बहुत करती हूँ, लेकिन आज ना इसको मारने का मन कर रहा है.
क्यों?
Because there were days where I used to not like you, where I used to be like कि कितना इरिटेट कर रहा है मुझे, इसके कारण ये सारी प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही है, कुछ करता नहीं है, कुछ ये नहीं होता है, घर के काम नहीं हो रहे हैं, मैं बुरी बन रही हूँ, मैं विलेन बन रही हूँ, मेरे ऊपर इतनी सारी एक्सपेक्टेशन है, मेरी लाइफ चेंज हो गई है. तो I used to keep seething inside, and I think same thing used to happen to you.
Yeah.
That oh my god, she's trying to control me, she's trying to tell me कि यहाँ पे
Yeah.
मत जाओ, ये मत करो, मुझे कॉल क्यों नहीं किया, मुझे ऐसा क्यों नहीं किया. It was basically both of us realizing कि there is a difference between love and
Liking. Yeah.
Okay, I will love you to death, but there are days when I will not like you at all. Okay, it was like you were annoying me.
Yeah. And so मेरे को याद है कि generally हमारी fights में it used to always end up like कि I don't like you. And I used to feel like that she's not loving me. She's just ignoring it. And जब भी ये situation होती थी, I used to always feel that I'm not good enough for you. I used to always be like feeling that मैंने तो इसके लिए इतना सब कुछ किया, मैं तो इतना सब कुछ कर रहा हूँ, मैं छोटी चीजें कर रहा हूँ, मैंने तो इसके लिए टाइम निकाला, अपने efforts डाले. All of those things I used to always think, and I used to feel like कि एक शब्द मुझे बोल देती थी, करण I don't like you, and I used to feel like
I didn't used to say I don't like you. I used to say that I don't like this.
yes, what I mean to say is that I don't like this से मतलब ये था, I used to take it personally, and I used to not understand that where is this coming from. I used to figure out that कि यार सब कुछ तो अच्छा चल रहा है, मैंने तो इसको सब कुछ दे दिया, but फिर भी इसको ऐसा क्या चाहिए जो मैं समझ नहीं पा रहा हूँ. It used to always feel closeness, and that problem was nothing but that emotional intelligence, that what are you feeling. I need to understand that, oh, it is not about my problem, it is about the situation which is not as per our liking. And you need to understand that most often than not, situations also in the relationship come up to that part where you both guys want to evolve in the relationship, but the situation is not letting you do. And instead of that, you start blaming each other.
Yeah.
And you feel like, oh shit, I am not good enough for you.
What I want to tell you guys is that it's okay that you don't like your partner in certain moments. They annoy you in certain moments. But what you need to remember is that you need to talk about it. You need to inform them that that is how you have been feeling about a certain situation or a certain way that they have been reacting or behaving, and then convert that whole annoying, angry, dislike situation to something that you can talk about and eventually laugh about.
Yes. हमारा ना एक रिचुअल हुआ था that जब भी ऐसा कुछ होता था तो हमने ना डायलॉग्स बना रखे थे. तुम स्पेशली डायलॉग बनाती थी, अच्छा अब तेरा चिकी चिकी आया, which was coming from the past. So those, smaller funny quirks that we made helped us sail through it, right?
Yeah,
and
the inside jokes basically made it easier to let go
of it. So what we are trying to say is that it is up to you and your partner that how you bring the situation to have deeper conversation and understand the root cause of why are you guys fighting. Most often than not कि जब भी ये situations होती है, fight होती है, it is not about you two, it is about a situation.
Yeah.
So that will help you out, guys.
Yes.
ऑल इन ऑल हम आप लोगों को क्या बताने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, वो ये बताने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, भले ही आपकी शादी हो गई हो, बिग फैट इंडियन वेडिंग की हो, या तो आपकी एक्सपेक्टेशंस हो, या तो आपका हनीमून फेज हो, या तो आप लोग लाइकनेस या लव की जो हमने अभी बात करी वो सिचुएशन में हो, दैट यू आर नॉट लाइकिंग योर पार्टनर और यू आर लाइक यू आर नॉट एबल टू लव योर पार्टनर एंड यू से दैट ये अच्छा नहीं है, ये सिचुएशन अच्छी नहीं है. इन ऑल ऑफ दोज थिंग्स वन थिंग इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दैट इट इज लेस about winning it is about how you two can probably be a team and then lead your relationship to next level.
Basically, what we are trying to remind you is that don't be in the romantic notion that shadi is all about ki he's the one, he's the one for me.
ये तो है.
he is the one for me, but don't completely focus on the fact that I need to find the one for myself, and when he or she falters, when you don't like it, when they annoy you, then all of it feels like ki, oh my god, is he actually the one? But it's not about that. It's about the fact that how the one can become you too. Okay, it's how you guys come on board on every little detail in life, how you guys create a great partnership, and how the two lives merge into one team.
अभी गंदा दिन गया हो, ऑफिस में झगड़े हुए हो, फैमिली के साथ झगड़े हुए हो, कितनी भी इश्यूज आपकी लाइफ में आ रहे हो, जब तक आप अपने पार्टनर को नहीं चूज करोगे आपकी रिलेशनशिप फॉरवर्ड नहीं चलेगी. हम यही बताने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि इन ऑल यू हैव टू प्रायोरिटाइज योर पार्टनर इन एवरी सिचुएशन, कम व्हाट मे, एंड मोर सो इन फर्स्ट ईयर ऑफ मैरिज. अगर आप ये सक्सेसफुली करते हो, आई थिंक यू गाइज विल लीड एज अ टीम एंड देन देयर इज नो एंड टू द पार्टनरशिप.
It is us against the world. It is not him versus me versus him. Basically, now I think we have given you a decent picture about what crazy stuff you can expect in the first year of your marriage. So tell us which one might be happening to you or which one you would have not thought about.
Yes.
Tell us in the comments, and we will see you next week with another quick episode of such kind of warnings that we would like to give you.
So please do like, share and subscribe. We are available on all social media platforms.
And if you want to book a one-on-one call with us, the link is in the description below. If you want to check out our previous episodes, our season 1 of the podcast, find out more about our story, then those links will be available as well in the description below. And we will see you next week.